Okay, so actually first tell you about something super interesting that happened. Sorry, I'm driving, but it's, it's slow. It's like going through national forest. Okay, so I had sugar, like probably a fuck ton of it, in like this little dessert thingy. They fed us like the most incredible food at this festival. It was so nice. Here, one sec. Don't want it to be too loud, but I also don't want it to get too hot. I guess I can turn on the air conditioning. Okay. So it was on the sugar, and I was becoming very active. It was like hard to control myself. I was in front of like Med, who was one of my good friends at the festival. It was really nice to talk to him. We actually made a few mental breakthroughs that I need to go back and find. I think they're in my journal that I gave to this woman. And I was supposed to get it back the next day, but she wanted to go to the airport, so she has my journal from this like whole trip. But I think she needed it, the whole freaky thing about Sedona. You just keep going on all these like life paths, just by like listening, like you're just gonna like tune out of your own self in your own head, and you like run into people that you think of. Like my biggest one was I was thinking through all the people at the festival. I was like, oh, someone's here from this movie about technology called Human Face Big Data, and there was another one called Deep Web. So I should talk to them about my idea of having us like be uploaded, and then like our memories changing around, and like defining what is personality at all, and like people going in and like hijacking your memories and like changing them and shit. And then I go and sit on the trolley, just like, oh, I guess I should do this. Like tuned out, listen to my body. You do it kind of naturally after a while. Like you can't even like help yourself. Just, I'm meditating like constantly on your own life. Sedona's life. So then, he's behind me. Like it's weird. The more I get out of Sedona, the more like that actually sounds weird, because now I'm like near Flagstaff, and when you're in Sedona, all this just sounds pretty natural, and they're all into like stones, and everyone's into it. No one can really deny it. And I ask them, you just like run into people that you think of, and I would even say, like, well, just and then I'll probably find you later, like just like listening to my crowd, and I just like randomly said it. Not even thinking of it, and they're like, yeah, let's see you soon. We're all just so fucking freaky, man. So, then lots of guys talking behind me, and I'm like, that's probably him. I hadn't actually talked to him yet. At the end of the night, as he's leaving, as we're getting off the trolley to go to Enchantment Resort, they're like, oh, Human Face Big Data guy. Cool. And we've become friends. His name is Sandy. We wound up hiking together. It was quite fun, actually. Then we met again at the party, and like we talked for like an hour with this with Kevin, and now I'm friends with Kevin too, and he's like an animator, and like they're such freaking amazing people. I like went to this Devil's Bridge hiking trail, and you get to the end of it, and it's actually like this suspended rock bridge just naturally formatted, and like you're on the other side of it, just like staring at this crevice in the world, and it's so fucking red, and there's just like these jarring, gorgeous rocks everywhere, and you like if you just close your eyes or keep them open, you can feel yourself being in like a deeper pit of the earth, and like natural, like you look up and there's these rocks. I'll even put a picture of this like on the blog. Yeah, because actually they have a picture. They took pictures of me, so they'll put the You can see it in reality. I'm not making this shit up. You can see the deep folds of earth. Like as these formations of rock, and you can see over time their formation. It's fucking incredible, like from the whites to the reds, these core points. And it's not really super my nature. I'm much more of a foresty little nymphy fairy, and there was this one point I was looking through the trees because we were sitting at this restaurant, and there was like this little creek, and I saw myself running around in it. Just automatically I would look down and just see myself playing. Then I would look over the rocks and I wouldn't see myself playing. It's either because it's part of my spirit, or because I grew up on the farm, like where there were creeks, and I think it was very reminiscent of that. So I think my body could see that more because it's actually done it. So with the sugar, I had it, and I was with Mitch, and feeling my brain and getting all glitchy, and I closed my eyes and just try to like work through it and reach a state of calm again and find that balance. And I actually felt that explosion through my brain as it tried to like force it, as the efferent nerves almost were trying to reach the end of my skin. And then I closed my eyes and like did the whole deep breath thing and forced some type of adaptation to a thought that I wasn't adapting to very well, and was getting all glitchy on, and like I hyperactive with my voice like this. Also, I just had a lot of sugar, so that might be why. There was this chocolate, and I'm getting more into, if I can gain control of all this, like I'm not gonna do toxins or shit. If I can gain control, I'll occasionally have it. Before I was losing control with sugar, like, and Marfa for sure. But I think it's because it was constantly around me, like I couldn't escape that room where the sugar was. So to keep my mind out of it was much more difficult. Like the moment it went to auto or got hungry, it was an internal battle, and if I tuned out of it, bam, chicka, wow, wow. But here, I'll have sugar, drink the green tea, and like go walk around or run around and talk to people. And I don't like it as much as the full control of keto, but to randomly be able to try the succulent designs of this earth. Oh my god, Lulu's chocolate. Holy shit. So I did that, and then the sugar cravings went away. The hyperactivity went away. And I think with our own thoughts, we can actually wind up catalyzing the same as sugar, and then even invoke that same descending or ascending reaction. But yeah, it's like I was able to mentally force it out, and then the cravings were gone. It was so fucking awesome. Alright, I think I need the GPS. Bye.